Tonight, from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Sunday Night Football on EA Sports. We'll see Derek Carr and the Las Vegas Raiders taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
NFL football has come to Southern Nevada as we are in the menacing new Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. The atmosphere here electric. No matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Kansas City Chiefs. Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And last week they put together a 3-touchdown victory and were never challenged in that game. Let's see if they have a little bit of a letdown here.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Chiefs, they've been cooking these last couple months. Winners of 7 of their last 8 games.
And if you extrapolate that out to a full season, they'd be 14-2. And anyone in the NFL today would sign up for that.
First possession coming for the Raiders, and at quarterback, their longtime starter in his 7th season, Derek Carr.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
Throwing on first down is Carr. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 13 yards on the game's opening play. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give them 12 yards that time. The Las Vegas first. Gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Chris Jones, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 22-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. This will be caught inside the 10. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's another first down as they look his. And it is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Nelson Aguilar. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
NFL Madden Week Season 182020 games and highlights coming up next of Week 1-1.
It took them an extra look, but
Week
they found
1-1
out it is a
Pittsburgh Steelers
touchdown.
1-7 Jacksonville Jaguars 2-0 final.
And that makes it 7-zip Vegas. So that lines up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Week 1-1 Tennessee Titans 2-4 Baltimore Ravens 1-0 final.
Here's Mecole Hardman. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Here comes Patrick Mahomes leading out the defending champions. And Patrick Mahomes, of course, the Pro Bowl quarterback in his 4th season now.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Malik Collins breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively.
What's up, man? How you been?
Football, that led to the sack.
After the sack, things get a little
Week
tougher here.
1-1 Philadelphia Eagles 3-8 Cleveland Browns 2-8 final.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's going to look deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Pass interference. Defense.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't
would do
even
for
know
them?
why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
And he knocks it through. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone. And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Week 1-1 Green Bay Packers 2-4 Indianapolis Colts 2-8 final.
The drive down the middle and complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. He's got a first down and then some to midfield. And finally taken down at the 34. That'll line up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. On On that catch, he's already eclipsed 100 yards here in the first quarter. Charles, he's on pace for over 400.
And playing with great confidence, isn't he? I think he probably had it coming into the game, and now that he's really come out of the gate this strongly, I'd like to be in the huddle with him right now. You know he's demanding the football. And guess what? I throw it to him. He's having a fantastic game, and they haven't defended him yet.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Able to find Waller. That's complete. But he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Now Carr. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a deep.
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Derek Carr, his 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
Partner, that was simply an example of getting low, wasn't it?
It was indeed. And for the quarterbacks, they get low the line. They did their job. It's the quarterback's job just to find a crease and dive.
Find a crease and just get in there. Ordinarily, you start low yourself, get low behind that offensive line. But sometimes they do such a great job, you can almost fall forward and find the crease for a touchdown.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6.
To kick off for Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Taken in the end zone. And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman.
At their own 25-yard.
Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowler Tyreek Hill, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. Now a first down carry by Bell. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They go play action. Now Mahomes gets this one to Hill. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 35. 11 yards there, first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The final pick in this year's first round, this is Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
Brought down at the 30-yard line.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Kelsey.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Kansas City.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. He will push his way down to about the 14. Arden Key, the ex-LSU Tiger there on the stop. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. This is caught. Watkins. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Mahomes to the former Rams, Sammy Watkins, for the Kansas City first. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mecole Hardman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Butker now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. He's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Nelson Aguilar and company getting set to go again on offense now. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but his shredding defense is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
Carr now on 1st down. Waller taking it in over the middle. Carr, 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. The Raiders try to move quickly, try to get everybody back to the line. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. It's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Butker on for the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10.
Derek Carr getting set and ready to go again on offense here. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but they're losing. And I think as the captain of the offense, you probably always feel like you need to do more in that situation.
The best have always felt that way, and they won't settle for anything less. So right now his goal is to increase what he's doing on the field, trying to make sure his teammates come along with him, and he feels like if I do better, everyone will do better. And that's what we're seeing from him right now. Got to have a little extra determination.
Yeah, a little extra determination. He has thrown the touchdown pass. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Tevin Thompson picks it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
At the 28-yard line.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes is going to find Hill here. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And again, it's Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Now it's Mahomes again. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. 24-10 was your final. From there, we'll head east to check on the Panthers at home at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. And they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Detroit Lions. 27-10, the final score. And then finally, a good one on Monday Night Football between the LA Rams and the Tampa Bay Bucks. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Cotton and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. We're ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Fielded in the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a reception. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Le'Veon Bell.
Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Edwards-Helaire, the ball carrier.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Shoves him away, completes it to Hardman. And he's taken down inside the 30. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
First down, Kansas City.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
Third quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. Carr completes it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, first down. On first down, Carr is complete left side to Aguilar. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And they get this one to about the 20-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
4 yards.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Chris Jones has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. The kidder here, it's complete. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
7 yards.
This is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Nelson Aguilar. His second touchdown of the night. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
Carlson now to add the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. taken in the end zone. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. He has been on his A game. We're in the third quarter. He's already in search of touchdown pass number 5.
He's played so well that it's hard for me to take my eyes off of him, even when he's not on the field. I keep finding my eyes finding him on the bench in between series, wondering what he's going to do next. This has been a blast to watch him play the position.
Yeah, he's been spectacular with those 4 touchdown passes. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
13 yards.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That one a first down pickup of 8. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
It was Maurice Hurst who got him down.
At the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Hill. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Butker now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no good plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
23 yards on the play. 4th quarter, every drive. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Flying in to blow that play up, Alex Okafor. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Michael Kendricks. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Raiders, 40.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A gain of 4 yards.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Right back to Edwards-Helaire on first down. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 30. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Makes the score. Chiefs 38. Raiders 21.
So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
25-yard line.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Back at the 21-yard line.
Another try after the first down sack. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
They'll run on first down. It's Bell. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone
Week 1-1
that
Kansas City Chiefs 3-8 Las Vegas Raiders 2-1
The
final.
way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Chiefs, the great run they've been on continues as they move to 9-1 now. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.